Let's talk about how Robert F. Smith's gift of student loan elimination to the Morehouse College class of 2019 legally avoided more than 7 figures of gift tax for himself and thousands of dollars of income tax for the student recipient. Mr. Smith himself even admitted the taxes complicated the gift.
It's not as easy because if you pay off somebody's loan, either you're giving them a gift or they're receiving a gift. Now they got to pay taxes on it.
We'll take a look at a few scenarios to break it down. Let's say he made a direct payment to Sally Mae on behalf of each graduate. Even though each gift would have been eligible for an annual gift tax exclusion of $15,000, y'all know that doesn't even cover 2 semesters at Morehouse. So he would have had to report taxable gifts for each payment that exceeded the $15,000. Now, we call them taxable gifts, but Mr. Smith would have only owed gift tax if he and his wife's total lifetime gifts exceeded the 2019 unified credit of $22.8 million. Let's say instead of paying Sally Mae directly, he decided to donate the money to his private foundation with the goal of having his foundation grant money to each student to pay off their student loan debt. Different from public charities like Boys and Girls Club or your local medical clinic, private foundations are limited to the types of grants they can make to individuals. And grants to students to pay off their student loan debt don't make the cut. Not only that, providing each student with a grant would have been taxable to the student. Educational scholarships or grants are only tax-free when they're used for qualified educational expenses, which do not include student loans. So that brings us to scenario 3. What if he granted the money to Morehouse, since Morehouse has more grant-making liberty as a public charity, and then Morehouse could pay Sally Mae directly on behalf of each graduate? Well, the issue there is nonprofit donors can't earmark grants for specific individuals. So yes, he could have granted the money to Morehouse for something general, but he can't grant money for a student who belong to a specific class. But here's the caveat. What if Morehouse created its own nonprofit dedicated to eliminating student debt for graduates? With that being its mission, it could use grant funds to pay off student loans for current graduates without any earmarking required. Since nonprofits aren't subject to a gift tax, neither Mr. Smith, the school, or the students would be subject to the tax. And you know what? That's exactly what they did through the Morehouse Student Success Program. Hope you learned something. Thanks for watching.